we were in town and went to Princess Auto, went to Canadian Tire, went to all whatever. And I don't know about you guys, it's disappointing. There's nothing in there anymore. Like, are they making anything? Is there anything new coming out or what? But it's very disappointing. So what did I get? I just start with this here enamel paint, and the story behind the enamel paint is on the Rogue. You know, when you get a new vehicle, right? It seems like it's got like to have a pissing contest. It seems to be a magnet. If you got a brand new vehicle, you know what I mean. No matter where you park a brand new vehicle, you park way down the parking lot at Walmart or whatever, and you walk for half an hour to get to the store. By damn, somebody pull in right next to you and ding up your car, and they buggers off. You know how it is. We went to the auto store and they matched it up, made the paint and the top coat, and it's expensive, which is okay if it worked really well. You don't wanna see me, do you guys? Well, let's see. Like I was saying, bought the paint, they matched it up and everything, and well, it just didn't. It wasn't very good. It was as good as the original, which wasn't very good at all. After you use that up, there's a spot on right from the factory. Only I didn't know it, but right up on the top of the windshield, all along the windshield there, up by the sunroof. The metal was impurities in the metal, and didn't see it until it started to chip off and start to rust. I put that paint on, and that's why I bought the paint. It just, every year you would put it on again because it would just chip off. No matter how much preparation, you sanded it, cleaned it, acetone, and it was a good job, but the paint wouldn't stay. It just would flick off, just like the original. So I bought a can of enamel paint, and I put that on, and I said, what the hell, right? And it matched almost perfectly. And it held up good. Like, I was very surprised. So that's why I bought the enamel paint. Got some Mike Ohm's work gloves. Well, not work gloves. They say they're work gloves, but not really. I just use them for mild jobs, if you will, right? And the paint, if you do your own brakes, this was a good deal at Princess Auto. $25. It was half price, I think. And it's the silicone ceramic brake pad, or not brake pad, but brake lubricant. And if you do your own brakes, make sure, guys, you always use the proper lubricant. I've been there, done that. I've used normal grease. If you do that very often, you run the chance of, all depends on the type of grease what you're using too. Some are worse than others. You can swell up your boots and yeah, but for the amount that you use, I mean, this is going to last for a long time, right? So get yourself some proper grease. I go through a lot of syringes, not for crack or anything, but I use them for mixing up two-stroke and stuff. It's more precise. It's easy to put in whatever. You already know what you need and everything. It's easy peasy. So I use them for all kinds of things. Got a pair of E-clip, external E-clip pliers. These here, I'm happy with these. So with my arthritis, if you're trying to get a fuel filter out of a chainsaw, or you're trying to replace the fuel lines, you get the long pliers, and sometimes you got to fiddle around with it, and you always got to have pressure. And with my arthritis, especially the past year and a half, it's gotten really bad. I just can't. It causes a lot of pain to constantly be in that position. So these are, they clamp like that, and I got a straight pair. This one's curved. So, and when the crap hits the fan and I need to be out there sewing up my soldiers of apocalypse, then I'll know that I got the tool. So that's going to relieve a lot of pain, I think, when I do stuff like that. And some baggies for marijuana. Okay, I don't sell marijuana. Come on, guys. But I go through a lot of baggies. And why?
Why do you go to so many baggies?
Okay, well, I'll tell you. When you're doing stuff, like everybody got the organizer right on the wall. And then when you fill that up, you label the drawer the best you can. And then you just get another organizer and you put next to it. And you just keep adding on. Well, sometimes you got to stop buying these organizers. So what I do is when I got some extra bolts, I'll put them in a baggie, put a piece of paper in exactly the size and tread and everything, metric, whatever. Really, I can just, wherever I can find a spot for to put them, I can put them in there. I don't have to worry about loose nuts mixed up, and then you got to go through, oh, no, that don't fit. Oh, that might fit. No, that don't fit. At least when you get the baggie, whatever is in the baggie is of the exact same. Right? Makes sense? So that's that. And I got Tacklife. Tacklife. Guys, what do you think of Tacklife? Do any of you guys have a lot of tools from Tacklife? I have a few, and I'm going to have to say I like them. They're the cheaper versions. Like here in Canada, it's like Canadian Tire, you know, Mastercraft stuff. In fact, I think in a lot of things they're even better. This is what I got. As Bruce L says, got the manual, and it's in Chinglish. Chinglish. Made in China. So, are you allowed to say that still? Are you still allowed to say what's made in China? Or is that going to be the next thing that's blocked out? So this is the tool. I charged it when we were in town. So on its lowest setting is really slow, but good for polishing, I guess. I'll do a review on this when I've used it quite a bit. I got a few projects that we'll be using. This is the guard that you put on when you're grinding and stuff. You got the charger. You can't take the battery out. Just pull on this and plug it in and charge it. And you get a little assortment. Your typical cheap little barrel for your sanding drums, and some different a couple polishing and a couple cutoff wheels. You know the routine. I'll do a review on that. Not that that was on sale real cheap. I think it was only $20 or something. Normally, I think it was a little less than half price. That's it. That's my little tool haul. I know all you guys love shooting the shit, listening to other people, see what they have, what they don't have, and that's it. So, did I do the paint? Yes, I did the paint. So, that's it. Not much, but it is what it is.